Hey everyone, this is Dhruvin and today we will be talking about how we can update multiple choice column using Power Automate. So now let's get started. First of all, let me talk about the business requirement. So here I have one SharePoint site named Atremol and I have one SharePoint list. Here I have two different column, title and colors. The colors column is something which accept multiple choice values. Here there are values for different colors. Now let me talk about its column setting first. So here I have four different choices provided: blue, green, yellow and red. And from advanced setting we have enabled allow multiple selection and it is yes. Now in my requirement I want to update this colors column using Power Automate. So how can I do that? Let me talk about that thing in detail. So first of all, let me move towards my flow and now let me create a new instant flow at this moment. So I'm just clicking on instant cloud flow and now I'm triggering my flow manually at this moment. But this flow is something which can be either triggered from Power Apps, or maybe you have a requirement like you have Microsoft Forms and where you are entering multiple choice values and you want to insert those value to the SharePoint list column, then you can use the same concept. So instead of manual trigger, you can add any trigger at that time. So let's take manual trigger for this particular example. Right now what I'm going to do here is I'm just adding one input variable, that is choices. So let's provide the value here. Now what we need to do as a next action item is we are passing comma separated value over here into my choice column. Now I want to split that value. So for that what we are going to do here is we will do one compose action from here. So let me just search for compose. So let me select compose from here. Now here we need to split the comma separated value. So let's click here. Here we need to type a formula. So just go to the expression. Just type formula split. Inside split we need to provide the text. So just click on dynamic value. And here we just need to provide our variable, that is choices. And then we need to press comma. And we need to provide a separator. So the separator would be comma. So in single quote press comma and press OK. So the split formula has been prepared properly. Then what would be next action item? Once the value is splitted, we just need to apply a loop on that and need to append the value to the string. So let's initialize one string variable here. So I'm just clicking on initialize variable and now v array. Let's keep the name of our variable as v array colors and its type should be array. Now click on next step. Now apply loop on that. So we will use apply to each. So let's select apply to each. Now we need to provide an output from the previous step, that would be the output of the compose variable, right? So we will be using output of compose variable from here. So let's select that. And now under that we need to add an action append to array variable. So append to array variable, right? So let's select that. Now the variable name that we have defined is array colors, right? So let's select that from here. And now we need to provide its value. So here is the catch. Here we need to store the value in form of JSON. So first of all add two curly braces, then in double quote add a value, type value, then colon, and inside that we need to provide current items value. So here go to the dynamic content and at the very bottom you will be find that option. From here let's pass current item. So this has been done. Now let's say we want to update item number 2 over here and let me just have the colors value only blue and green. I just wanted to remove yellow and red, right? So what I need to do here is now just use an action update item, select the site address, so that would be eatery mall, list name that is festivals, and let me just pass static id at this moment over here. So I just wanted to update item number 2, so I'm just passing 2 over here. Now we just need to provide title, so let me just add any static title, that is Uttarayan. Now here we need to provide the color values, right? Now here it is provided this type of choice, but we do not want to use this particular choice. Instead of that, we will pass our JSON. So here we will just click on this text icon, and here we just need to pass our created JSON variable, that is varray_colors. So let's pass that and let's save our flow. So my flow name is, let me just give the flow name over here, that is update multiple columns, right? So let me just save this flow again, and now let's test our flow. So we just need to trigger manual test at this moment, and now I need to provide the color values, like which colors I wanted to add there, right? So let's just click on continue. Now I just wanted to have blue and green, so I will pass color as blue and green as comma separated value, and now I'm running the flow. Click on done. So let's check the output. So first of all, in manual trigger we passed two choices. Then in compose variable it's split down into two different values. Then it goes to apply to each loop, and here it is appending value to the array variable, and at last it is updating an item and it is passing the color JSON like this, and it updates the value to the SharePoint list. So here you can see that our item has been updated successfully, right? So this is how we can update multiple choice column in SharePoint using Power Automate. Hope this is clear for you now. If you have any questions, you can add your question in the comment section. If you are for the first time to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe and press the bell notification to never miss any updates from my channel. Stay connected with me on Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter. If you are looking for any Power Platform related training, just click on this link. It will be redirecting you to my website. Fill the form and we will be get back to you. Also, if you wish to listen different Power Platform related podcast, just click on this link. It will be redirecting you to my podcast homepage. From here, you can listen your favorite Power Platform related podcast on different podcast platform like Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Ghana, and much more. This is Dhruvin signing off. See you in the next session. Have a great day. Goodbye.